Our brains are actually much better at making connections between seemingly unrelated things and solving problems, i.e. creative thinking and creative problem solving. That's where building a second brain comes in. We have access to so much information today, way more than we've ever had in the past. And you can basically learn anything you want to for free online. Ultimately, it's up to you to decide what are you going to focus your attention on and practice long enough so that you can get good at it. The main thing that building a second brain has given me is mental space. For me, it's knowing that everything is in one place, it's searchable, and I don't waste time and energy anymore looking for things. Now that I'm a couple of months in, I'm noticing that it's also making it easier for me to spend the majority of my time on creative problem solving. So instead of trying to recall what that thing was that I wanted to try or talk about or think about, I can just look it up. And the energy that I used to spend on looking for things that I misplaced is now spent actually figuring out how to improve my life and my clients' lives by finding the right tools and tweaking them for their situation. And that is a lot more energizing and fulfilling in the end because I'm actually making progress. By storing facts and other things that are of interest in a separate database other than your human brain, you can free up a lot of mental space that you can use for creativity and problem solving. First, let me tell you how Tiago Forte's system to build a second brain works, and I'll also tell you why I wouldn't necessarily recommend this system for everyone. Now, there are different layers to Forte's system to build a second brain. I'm only going to touch on the core principles today, but if you want all the details, I recommend that you dive into Forte's book. By the way, I'm not affiliated with any of the resources that I share on the podcast, not the books or the links that I put in the description. I just share them out of personal interest and to give you context so that you can make your own decision about what is useful to you. The core system of this method is spelled out by the acronym CODE, C-O-D-E, the 4 steps to remember what matters. In CODE, the C stands for capture, the O for organize, the D for distill, and the E for express. Let's go over these 4 steps one by one. The essence of capture is to keep only what resonates and leave the rest aside. We're bombarded with information all the time, and it's literally piling up around us. Overflowing inboxes, hundreds of unread messages, social content, etc., etc. We simply can't keep up with the stream of information that's coming to us on a daily basis. But the fact is, you shouldn't want to keep